Biafra quest fuels Nigeria conflict, too scared to marry and bury bodies. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to this morning. As a headline for this morning says that Biafra quest fuels Nigeria's conflict, too scared to marry and bury bodies. A spate of gruesome killing, kidnappings, and extortion rackets have left residents of southeastern Nigeria living in fear as armed group is fighting for the region's independence, but the line between its campaign and criminality has become increasingly blurred. The unrest has forced people to flee village where they led a peaceful life until just a few years ago. My uncle ran away from the village because these people asked him to give them money to buy guns and bullets. Our village are empty because there are laws now, said a man who we call Chika Arinke, to protect him from reprisals. Encamped in nearly forest, the armed men have formed a parallel government in Mr. Arinke's ancestral village and many others in Imo State, which, alongside Anambra State, is hardest hit by the conflict. Similar camps exist in three other states, Abia, Ebonyi, and Enugu, that makes up the southeast, which the fighters would like become the independent state of Biafra. Well, the armed men have usurped the power of government officials and traditional rulers. If anyone wants to hold a marriage or burial ceremony, they need their permission and have to pay a fee to get the go ahead. Gang leaders has even assumed responsibility of resolving disputes among village over issues such as land rights, a sign of the extent to which they have taken control. Mr. Aminka lives in Enugu City and, like thousands of others, could not spend the last two Christmas at his village, breaking with the tradition of going back to reconnect with their ancestral roots. A relative did a traditional marriage in our village. Nobody went. Fear didn't allow anyone to go. The security agent come from Owerri, the capital of Imo State, and then go back because many of the police stations has been destroyed. The law that people know is the one that has been imposed by the unknown gunmen who say they are for Biafra, but we know they are not, he added. Well, the creation of Biafra has been a long cherished dream of many Igbo people who want the southeast and part of Niger Delta to be their independent homeland. Known for their entrepreneurial skills, Igbos are Nigeria's third largest ethnic group, making about 15% of the country's estimated population of about 217 million according to Statista.com. The secessionist campaign first gained impetus in 1960 when an Igbo army officer, Emeka Odumegojukwu, declared the birth of Biafra following killings of southeastern and northern Nigeria. But the attempt at secession ended after a bloody 3-year war that led to more than a million deaths from fighting, starvation, and lack of medical care. Despite the failures of Lieutenant Colonel Joko's campaign, the secessionist statement has lingered on ever since, with its latest torchbearer being the indigenous people of Biafra group. Well, formed in 2012 by two UK-based Igbo Nnamdi Kanu and Uche Mefo as a peaceful movement, it launched an armed wing, the Eastern Security Network, ESN, in southeastern Nigeria in 2020, saying it was doing so to defend Igbos. Well, though its critics say it has unleashed violence that has caused huge suffering. Nigerian government has prescribed IPOB and the court has designated it as a terrorist organization. Government critics say the attempt to destroy the group through military force has added to the sufferings of civilians who have seen their villages raided by troops and young men being detained or killed on the mere suspicion of being supporters of the movement. And that was most of the thing that was said here concerning this headline today this morning. Which says here that Biafra quest fuels Nigeria's conflict, too scared to marry and bury bodies. And that was all I was said here concerning this headline today this morning. And if you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right here, right now, is tap that subscribe button here with notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first to get notified about it ASAP. I really feel the pain that all these Biafrans are feeling at this point in time. Like, seriously, I really feel the pain that they are feeling. Like, all of them are too scared to do one or two things in this country on this entity called Nigeria because of one, the unknown gunmen who are moving around calling themselves Biafran Liberation this one, Biafran Liberation that one. Like, some of them are using the fact that good people are agitating for Biafra to be causing unrest and the good people who are actually agitating are the one feeling the pain. Like according to a man, he said that you can't even, yeah, you can, like a friend of him, a friend of his was doing a traditional marriage. Nobody attended the traditional marriage because everybody was too scared to come outside. They said them they don't know the law in the country. The only law they know is the law that this unknown government passed, and the unknown government will tell them that they are for Biafra, but everybody knows that they are not for Biafra. They're just there. Yes, they are just there stealing. Like if you want to do something, or say you want to build house, or say you want to do traditional, anything you want to do, you will pay money first, like permission, in your own house, in your own land, in your own village, or your own and these are the sufferings that this unknown government has caused. And also the fact that the Nigerian government want to deploy armies there to fight all this unknown government is a good thing too, but the armies will not go after all these ones that are armed and are ready, that are killing people. They'll be going after, I mean, they'll be going after civilians who identify themselves as the indigenous people of Biafra, a peaceful group that is just agitating for Biafra and socialist movement that has not killed anybody. This IPOB have never held gun, they don't have access to gun. Instead of them to going after the people, the terrorists, they will leave them, fooling unarmed civilians that is just on the street, attacking them, imprisoning them, and blaming them for all the crimes that all this unknown government has done. Ah, all this need to change. All this needs to change. I mean, IPOB was founded by Nnamdi Kanu. And Nnamdi Kanu also created ESN, this it's Eastern Security Network, and ESN has been doing a better job than the Nigerian Army when it comes to bringing peace to the southeast. The ESN has been doing a better job than the Nigerian Army. And I really hope that, I'm telling you, I really hope that they won't just stop there, because ESN knows IPOB. ESN knows all IPOB members, and ESN knows the people who are not IPOB members. So ESN is going after those unknown gunmen and all those Fulani bandits who are in the south, who are in the forest of the southeast. Yes. Mm-hmm. I mean, enough is enough. I mean, it's high time that everybody start using their senses here. The Nigerian army cannot just keep blaming innocent people for what, for nothing. But what do you guys think concerning this? Because the issue of Biafra is really getting so much intense. Drop a comment in the comment section and don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as we go down with the notification bell. So anytime I have a new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.